Hello, hello. Live on YouTube. Anybody home? No? Not yet? Yeah. Going live earlier because, it's Sunday. People need to go to work tomorrow morning. So I don't want it to be too late. So we are live 10 minutes earlier than scheduled. So it's all good. I'm going to have to wait a little bit for people to start coming. Oh, so we already have few people. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you had a good Sunday and you enjoyed the victory. I don't know after how long, but okay, so let me just read some. Okay, Mr. Igwesi say hi. There is another brother here. I don't know what language is this. Said 555. I don't understand what 555 mean. Maybe high five. 555. High five 5 times probably. And this guy, he never even greet people, but he always complain about something. Mini cute. Why is Mason Mount always playing? Why can't you just enjoy the goal he scored today? And we won 4-0. What else are you going to ask? Okay, if it was somebody else playing and we didn't win, you were going to complain anyways. That's part of you. But maybe next time you should maybe say hi to people before getting your agenda out. Frank Lampard and Mason Mount, father and son agenda thing, Okay. Just Ben, how are you doing? Just Ben, twins. Where is your twin? Hello, Corey. How is it going, Corey? Corey or Corey? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm doing okay. Okay. Yeah. When was the last time Mason Mount played? What kind of rest? You always complain about Mason Mount. You don't like Frank Lampard. You don't like Mason Mount and all the academy product. So anything that don't pretend to want rest for Mount. That's what you do every day. I know you. I know you are here every day just to throw some agendas and insult people. Everybody knows who you are. Unfortunately, you're just hiding behind a computer. We don't even know what is your gender, how you look like. You're always there to insult people. Come on, man. Be nice. You won the game. It's Sunday. Everybody kind of smile a little bit after a month of not winning anything. And somebody's just... Okay. Nikki, hello again from Ireland. Hey. Mr. Nico, how are you doing? Good, good. Okay. One. Okay, good game. Good game. Yeah, Mr. Kaka from Jamaica. Okay, Mr. Kaka is in the house. The Brazilian Kaka is in the house. Yeah. All right. So beside agendas, is anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to come live and talk to us how the game was instead of Mason Mount out, overrated, academy product, why he always plays thing? We all know that. You're not going to change it. It's not because you are insulting in the chat that it's going to change anything. Just wasting time, right? Okay. Nice game. Mr. Simon said nice game. Yeah, it was a nice game. You can say whatever you want. Whatever, League 2 or whatever, but you can only beat what is in front of you. If we lost that goal, that goal. That game, somebody was going to complain. It was going to be worse. So what do you want? We can't win. We can't draw. We can't lose. Finally, what you want. You're going to always find devil somewhere. Red flag everywhere. This is, sometimes this kind of chat just reflect who the person is in a real life, like complaining about every single thing, never happy about anything in life, Okay. Let's go. Anybody who want to come and talk? I'm going to send the link. Let me just go first of all to Twitter and see what people are saying. Let me just cheer Mason Mount up a little bit after a lot of hate just from the get-go, from the beginning of the live stream. Everybody is hating on Mason Mount. Let me just go and appreciate. 22 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Mason Mount. Let me just share with people. Let me go and share the screen so you can see what I am seeing. Okay, so I'm going to share this screen with you. You like him or not? 22 years old only. At 22, Frank Lampard wasn't even in the level of Mason Mount. He was just the average players according to specialists. And 22 only, and what he's able to achieve in a very short life is awesome. Yeah, let's see what people have been saying about his birthday. I don't understand the hate Mason Mount get, but always silent the haters. Yeah, tell them, brother. Always something. Why always Mount? Are you jealous or something? Can you get a job, or like a normal job, maybe a security job? Why are you not even a professional footballer if you were that good and insult the kid? You and me, we are struggling here paying our houses and cars. Getting credit for houses and cars. But yeah, I see some people sending some good messages here. Happy birthday, Mason Mount. La, 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 la. Well played. Enjoy your day. Yeah. Great goal, Mason Mount. Hope you have a great night and even better 2021. Yeah, why not? Birthday, 1 goal, nothing to complain from me, really. Hi, Mason Mount. Today I ran. Okay. Some personal messages here. I'm not going to show any image here because it's going to be copyrighted. Mo says, top player, huge future. I agree with you, bro. I'm not here to put people down because you are not God. Only God can decide on people's lives. So, shame that you see somebody hiding behind the keyboard and insulting somebody. He already made it, brother. Even if he retires today or goes somewhere else, he got already a lot of money. His entire life, he's going to be rich. But you and me, we are suffering here. Why can't we just take care of our lives first before, judging people? Mason Mount, look at that. Hey, boy, happy birthday. Well played today. Yeah, nice to see some people just sending messages. Okay, yeah. In general, people being nice to him today. Sending some good messages, which is very different than my live streaming right now. And look at this guy. Pull your pants up, Max Frank Lampard out. That is his name. So it's going to tell you that everything that is Frank Lampard out is going to hit Mason Mount somehow. So he will never even understand. Oh, my goodness. There's so much going on around the world right now, but people just can't, be nice to each other for a little while. All right, man. So as you can tell here, happy birthday, beautiful goal. You like it or not? He still has like we have like how many days? 5 days until the last game. He needed that game. Frank Lampard needed to work some systems. I don't know if you saw it or you just were busy finding what Frank Lampard did wrong, but for your information, Frank Lampard used at least three systems. He even tried two in front to see if it can work. We use this game as a preseason to work on our tactics, you know. So if you were just busy heading people, you won't see that. It was like, oh, we couldn't even score 7 or 10. Get a life, man. Can you just get a life? Do something better with your life. Okay. Okay, let's go. It's been ages since we win a game. Yeah, I agree with you. Anybody want a link? Anybody want to talk? Anybody? How are you doing, Mr. DJ Sav? I'm doing good. You know, I was just wishing Mason Mount some birthday stuff because just from the get-go in the stream, he got a lot of hate. On his birthday, he scored a goal, and you find some keyboard warriors insulting him. Wow. How dare you? All right. Okay, so if anybody want to come and talk to us, because I don't, you know, the goal for this show is to give you the voice. So if you're going to just, there are certain people that I will block very soon if they continue nonsense. So behave. Okay, invite, let me invite a few people. Bro, and I always repeat to people, if you have some problems, some issues in your personal life, you can DM me. As men, we can talk. You know, we all have problems, but don't just come with your problems and just online hiding your face and insulting people. It doesn't make any sense. Just be a man, okay? Show yourself up and let's talk as men. Okay. So if anybody want to come and talk, the link is already there. Copy the link, follow instructions, and come say your, you know, speak your mind. Okay, we better win FA Cup if City don't take their chances. What do you mean by that? If cities don't take their chances, we have to win it. FA Cup is for everybody. You know, it's a knockout competition, bro. Just one game can make you a winner. So anything is possible. The team is going to improve by then. You know, we have five days to prepare. We had a very good training session today. We worked on 3 systems. So, you know, Timo Werner scored, Kai Havertz scored, Callum Hudson-Odoi getting better and better. Hakim Ziyech is fit and ready. Christian Pulisic is fit and ready. So, man, in the coming weeks and months, we might surprise many people. And the Frank Lampard out crew might have to wait for a little bit longer than expected. But it looks like he's going to be there for a little while. Okay, Kepa looks like ready for next game. What do you mean by that? I don't think he's going to play in the Premier League. Kepa Arrizabalaga. I think League Cups, yeah. That goal, if he went in, it was going to be something else. it was going to be like the really Kepa thing to do. He was like a little distracted, you know, that long shot that he managed to save the last second. It was going to be embarrassing. Okay, so I see, Mr. Nico, your mic is off and your network is very bad. It's telling me here. Everything you're doing your side, I can see here. So, Emmanuel, it tells me your devices are not connected, your mic is off and all that. So I can't put you through because we're not gonna hear you. Okay. So I sent the link. If you wanna come and talk to us, this show is for everybody. You don't have to pay anything. Just follow instructions and come talk to us. And don't always hide yourself behind the computer. You can also talk. We can exchange. You know, talk to people. Let us know how good you are coaching and training, your experience in the coaching field and all that. So, Mohammed, yeah, talk to us, bro. Where are you from? Mohammed, we are listening to you, bro. Hello, Mr. Mohammed. Mohammed Olmo, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hi, yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me? Mohammed, hello. Yes, it's good. Good, talk. Mohammed, I can see you, I can hear you. Okay, if you fix your thing, come back anytime. DJ Sev, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Yeah, a win is a win, right?
Yep. Very true. Well, what could I say? I know we both did the predictions and we did your show on Thursday. And I think I came out and said 5. I think I said 5-0. I got my 3 goal scorers correct in wanting Havertz, Cho, and Werner to score. I just got Giroud wrong. That was all. And we and obviously not winning 5-0.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did good. I think I don't even remember what I said. I said minimum. I gave like minimum 5, and you know, just let go for more. And I was wrong, thinking that Kepa was going to concede. But he kept a clean sheet, so I didn't get my prediction right. But yeah, it's a win up to the next round.
That's right. Mind you, he did only have a couple of scary moments, didn't he? But I think he managed to save 2 of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
The 2 scary moments he had.
Yeah, just it's a Kepa thing, though. But it's a Kepa thing. So.
But I tell you what, by far my man of the match today has to be Callum Hudson-Odoi. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today. From start to finish. The only sad thing about this is I just hope Frank Lampard goes on about playing players on merit. I just hope he plays Cho on Friday. I really hope he does.
Okay, yeah, I hope so, because now it's very difficult to keep him out, right?
Yes,
look at he's performing better than Christian Pulisic, so that the competition is going to improve them, you know.
No, by far.
Yeah. So yeah, let's play him on Friday and go from there. Hey Nico, how are you doing? Nico, can you hear us? Mr. Nico Neki. You good, bro? You good? Okay, so we're gonna continue, and when Nico is ready, he can talk to us. So your man of the match was Callum Hudson-Odoi. How did you judge the overall performance of the team?
Again, the first half was a little bit slow, sluggish. I know we went 2-0 up. Second half, I think they came out well in the second half. I just think the link up though for the Werner goal, Ziyech, the header by Havertz, and then the finish by Werner. Okay, it was a simple tap in, but a goal's a goal, mate. That's how I look at it. A goal's a goal. Hope that put Werner's confidence up as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, Nico, Mr. Nico, if you can hear us, we can see you. Please talk. Can you say something? Hello. Nico, your microphone. Can you fix your mic, please? We can't hear you. We can see you, but we can't hear you. Okay, Mr. Nico is having some issues. Mic issue. Yeah, he has some mic issue. So we're gonna maybe take somebody else. So Nico have a microphone issue. Please fix it, brother, and come back. Modestus, what do you have to say?
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I am doing great. What about you?
Yeah, we won, so I can smile a
Yeah,
little. I can
we
smile a
won.
little bit.
Yeah, that is it. That is it.
Yeah, so
I don't have much thing to say. I'm happy the way they display, although I cannot give them credit with that match today. But let's give it a try when we meet a big team and see their rate or the force they want to show us, the fans, that they are ready to challenge in every competition. But for today, I will say they tried today, but I'm not going to give them a credit.
okay,
So
Modestus, your TV or your computer is, I can hear you double. Can you mute your TV or computer because we can't really hear you properly? Can you mute your live streaming and then come back to us, please? Okay, so what else? Any question? DJ Sav is here. If
Sorry, I
somebody
know.
go ahead.
I know. I said Cho had a great game. So I thought Billy Gilmore had a good game as well in the second half. I thought he controlled the midfield in the second half. And I also thought, obviously, Kai Havertz had a very good game as well today. So I'd probably say my man of the match was probably Boy. And won't be followed far by Havertz and Billy Gilmore. I thought all of them were brilliant today. But hey, it's a win. I guess for me, it was an expected win. It was against It was an expected win. It was against Morecambe. I know people saying let's not get carried away. I agree. We just have to turn up on Friday now. I just really hope we turn up on Friday and really play a great game against Fulham. We should again. It's going to be a tough game. But overall, if you look at the two teams, in terms of what our teams are, for me,
on paper,
on paper, sorry, yes, I was supposed to say thanks. Yeah, we should win that game. We should do. But
yeah, we didn't do it against Arsenal though.
No, that's the reason why I'm holding back.
Yeah, so because Fulham are fighting for their lives.
Yes,
and it's not going to be easy. You're gonna see Ola Ena just like he's angry for you selling him and not giving him any chance. He's going to turn to the next Roberto Carlos or something. You're gonna see Areola just like a prime Buffon or whatever. And we are lucky Ruben is not going to play against us. So I mean, you're gonna see. I don't know, man. It's hard, but hey, let's hope we can beat them. But I'm gonna be positive, man. This time,
me too.
I'm be very positive about. I'm always positive anyway, but maybe I should be negative so we win.
I'll put this. I never bet against my team to lose. So even if I was to say if we were playing a tough day, I'll still say Chelsea win or Chelsea draw. I'd never make us out to lose a game because it's the Chelsea fan way.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea fan, certain Chelsea fan way. Yeah, they are so angry on social media right now, man. So angry. Everybody just try to find the devil somewhere. Red flags. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the win. And let's move on. Okay, we're not winning against big team. Okay, let's wait and see. That's all we can do right now.
It's the thing with our fan base, Orcs. This is the problem with our fan base. I mean, I've been a Chelsea fan since the 80s. Yeah, I've supported my team since long before the Abramovich era. I've seen my team get relegated. I've seen my team come back up. I've been a season ticket holder at Stamford Bridge for years as well. I followed it through from my dad being a fan. I'm also a Porto fan because I'm Portuguese, so I follow Porto as well. But Chelsea for me is obviously it's blue blood in my veins. I mean, as I said, from the 80s, we never had this kind of you know, obviously Roman's come in. He's given us the money, people say. I mean, let's not forget, it was actually Matthew Harding who actually did this all for us in the very beginning. People forget this. Long before Roman Abramovich came, Matthew Harding was the man who actually put things in place for us. And then we were allowed to bring managers in at the time like Glenn Hoddle. Then obviously Regulic came in as a player. We then had obviously Gianfranco Zola, Vialli all following through. And yet we still won things. People say Chelsea don't have a history. I totally disagree with that. Okay, we've never won any Barclays League Division titles. I agree on that. Apart from I think the last one was in 1955. But apart from that, you know, we've won things. We've still won a Cup Winners' Cup. We've won a Super Cup. We've won
European
FA Cups, Carling Cup, European Cups. I think our first European Cup was in 1971 when we actually beat Real Madrid. I think people say we got no history. The rival fans just make me laugh. I mean, they really do. I mean,
it's just a banter. They want to. It is. If you don't have money like us, and then you are jealous, you're gonna criticize. This Abramovich is a kind of owner that every team just like dream, but they're gonna just insult him because they can't have him.
Of course,
you know.
Of course,
so,
of course, of course it is. I mean, but yeah, I mean, as I keep saying, you know, it's what's happening at our football club is just amazing. I think we should be happy. I think what I was saying about our fan base is they're spoiled. They're spoiled because I think a lot of the fans started supporting Chelsea. Probably some the young generation. Probably we started first winning our Premiership titles under Mourinho. But I can go back before that. You know, when we were not winning Premiership titles. Ranieri, he done a good job.
Ranieri was great because, and people forgot that the reason why Abramovich bought Chelsea because we were in the Champions League.
Yes,
you know, that last game that we won against Liverpool to put us to the Champions League, and Roman was looking for, you know, a team in the Champions League, and then it was a perfect like match. People really,
but this thing of hiring and firing managers, it's no surprise to me. Ken Bates used to do it back in the day anyway. I mean, the amount of managers he hired and fired back in the days. As well. So this whole thing when Chelsea sacking managers, that's the one thing I don't agree with, because I think we should actually get a manager in, keep him at the football club for a 5 or 6 year period, let him build something, let him win things, be allowed to do it. But I think what our board does is they sometimes run out of patience. They want instant success. And then what happens is it goes across to some of our fan base, and then our fan base are then coming out and saying we want this, we want that. I can understand that to a degree as well, that the fan base want that, but sometimes you can't always get that. You cannot always get that. Sometimes if you can just win one cup in the season and finish 3rd or 4th in the Premiership to get a Champions League spot is good for me. Obviously, winning the Premiership obviously is the best thing for me. Obviously, I can still. I mean, obviously my dream was the 2012 when we won the Champions League. I actually went to that game in Munich with my dad. I was there. Munich when we won that. I was there. I remember the big celebrations, how it all went down. I can't forget that day. It was the best day of my life.
Yeah, it was. That day, man. I'm telling you.
It was, mate. It was. You know. But hey, this is where we are at the moment.
Yeah. Nico, hey, my brother Nico, it's telling me here on the screen that you are not connected. Your device are not connected. So maybe you can unplug your earphone and maybe use your phone like naturally, you know, because nothing is working right now. Michael from Nigeria. From Nigeria or from what country? Yo. What's you have to say?
I'm from Nigeria. Let me just clear it out. I'm from Nigeria.
What do you say?
I said I'm from Nigeria. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. Because I have like 3-4 Michael in the chat. So yeah, this is the right one. Okay. The Nigerian one. Okay.
Yeah. Is it for today? Like today's game, I actually say we had a good game today. I don't lie. I mean, it's good that Timo Werner has finally scored his goal. His goal drought is over. But I want to see, like, now that he has scored, I want to see that consistency. And you could see, obviously, Hakim Ziyech plays a big role in it, because it was from him crossing in the ball and Kai Havertz heading it straight to Timo Werner that got him scoring the goal. I mean, also, Hotinodo, that guy, all I need to do is give that guy praises, because literally every single game he plays, he performs in it. I can't sit down and say any bad thing about Hudson-Odoi this season. All I can sit down and say is that I just praise the boy because the boy is proving Lampard why Lampard needs to play him and stuff like that.
Yeah,
obviously Kai Havertz.
Spot on.
Obviously,
yeah, okay.
Kai Havertz.
Can I mention something quickly about Kalim Hudson-Odoi? And first of all, can you mute your TV behind you or your computer because we can hear?
Okay.
Yeah, just mute it. Okay, now it's cool. So, okay. Now what I wanted to say is gone. I can't even remember what I wanted to say. So Kalim Hudson-Odoi, do you think that it was the right thing for Frank Lampard to bench him and slow him down a little bit, incorporate him step by step instead of like rushing him back in? Because people tend to say that Frank Lampard was wrong by benching him, but at the beginning of the season, he played few games, but he wasn't that good. Just my opinion. But now he's improving.
What I'll say about that, is, obviously, yes, you can sit down and say that it's 50-50. It's good that Lampard was slowing him, but there are certain games that that he needed to play. Like Man City, he needed to play. Arsenal, he needed to play. You can't just keep on we can sit down and say beginning of season he didn't start up well. Yeah, it's true, but when we brought him in, he scored. Like he scored in the comeback against West Brom. That was I think his first game or his second game because he played in the EFL Cup that we played against, is it Grimsby or something like that. So you can sit down and say that Lampard is slowing him down and bringing him, but think that you should be slowing him down, but you need to be knowing when to play this kind of players. Because obviously, he played again today and he has scored again. He assisted again. I mean, you need to sit down and if you don't play him against Fulham, I'll be cool with it. But against Leicester City, you need to play him because we can sit down and say, Fulham won't play Hudson-Odoi, but Leicester City, if we take that risk and not play Hudson-Odoi, and probably Kai Havertz them are still at the moment shaky. Because it cost Chelsea 3 points. So I can sit down and just say, it's a 50-50 situation that, I can understand why Lampard was slowing him down. And I can understand why the fans were angry that, why aren't you playing a guy that Bayern Munich literally wanted to spend 50 million to bring to the club? Yeah,
so Mohammed, we can see you, but your mic is off, as you can tell. Can you see the sign? Can you see that sign? That means your mic is off. Can you unmute yourself, please? Otherwise, I'm going to put somebody else through. Mr. Nico also, the screen is telling me your device are not connected. So you still have a problem. Sorry, bro, but there's nothing I can do about it. Mr. Mohammed also, if you can unmute yourself, or we're going to go to somebody else. DJ, what do you have to say, brother, about Kalim Hudson-Odoi? Was Frank Lampard wrong or right to leave him on the bench? Is that the fruit of him being on the bench that we're seeing now, or he was good all this time and Frank Lampard somehow hit him or something?
No, I think the situation of Kalim Hudson-Odoi is, I think we got to remember the guy had a really bad injury. I
agree.
Obviously it's taken him time to get back to where he wants to be. I mean, what I'll say about Cho, the one thing I rate and love about his attitude, he actually went out to get a personal trainer to sort his situation out. I think there was talk of he took up the whole of half the training ground where they train, to go and do his own bits and bobs, which for me shows he really wants to do well. He really wants to get back into the first team fold, and I think the only thing I was getting disappointed about Frank Lampard was he was not giving him the chance or playing. I think there were times, as Michael's alluded to, when we should have played him against the teams like Arsenal, should have played him against Manchester. He should have started. I mean, Hakim Ziyech, don't get me wrong, a baller, a wizard, completely, and he's going to be a baller for Chelsea from years to come. But the guy is not fully fit. I don't think, well, at that time personally, because he was coming back from an injury. So you start Hudson-Odoi and then bring on Ziyech. But hey, listen, I mean, now I'm hoping with Hudson-Odoi he'll get his chance. I think Lampard needs to start giving him some more game time. He needs to play him in some games, because what we don't want to end up happening is Bayern Munich are gonna probably come in again for him if they can, try and make this move for him. Chelsea are going to try and keep him sweet, play him in certain games so he doesn't go, and then all of a sudden afterwards he's ignored. This is something. This is something Lampard hopefully will not do again, and will just because he goes about saying he plays players on merit. Then show us the fans that you are going to play these players on merit. You know, don't just go and pick them when you want.
Yeah, I just feel like Lampard needs to start playing the players that are performing for this club. And stop, like, he just needs to do that. That's all I need him to do. Stop playing players that at the moment they don't have form, because it's costing us games. It's costing us coming here and complaining. We shouldn't be complaining.
Yeah,
we were 17 games unbeaten.
Listen, Michael, we always complain. This is complaining FC. Anything. can you listen? Now there are so many people who are complaining about Mason Mount given a chance on his birthday and scoring a goal. Some people
who's complaining about that?
Man, oh my goodness, you are late today. I was in fight with many people here. Why always now? Why we could have scored 10-0? Why we didn't score 10?
Come on, Mount.
We complain about
people have that agenda on Mount, and I don't get it. Like, it's not as if Mount. Look, like I can sit down and say this. You know, when Sarri brought in Giorgio and everyone had an agenda on Giorgio, we all could see that Giorgio wasn't good. Mount hasn't proven me like he's a bad player. He hasn't proven me that he's a world star player, but he hasn't proven me too that he's a bad player. He has proven to me that I'm proving to so many other Chelsea fans that he's a player that is progressing and growing. So the fact that people sit down and attack Mount, me, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Because I remember this last season, the time that against, even I think on Champions League match against Sevilla, or is it against Valencia in our house, that when he got injured, and so many, that time that he got injured and they subbed him off, so many Chelsea fans were like shaking, oh my God, Mason Mount is injured, like what are we going to do without Mason Mount? And I've forgotten, like, he literally was the first person to score Chelsea's first goal last season, and also was one of the players who scored the last goal for us in our season. So I don't get why people sit down there and forget that Mason Mount is a baller. The guy can shoot from 40 yards out. I'm happy he knows how to do that. I'm happy that a Frank Lampard is building outside.
I agree with you. Mr. Smith Cash, what you have to say, brother? Mr. Smith, are you there? Mr. Smith, one time.
It's like everyone has internet connection.
He must have a bad connection.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mr. Smith, when you fix your mic and your connection, please come back, because we're gonna love to hear from you. So guys, you can say whatever you want right now. I'm going on let's share the screen and see some of the comments from people. Okay, are we sharing already or not? Wait, no, not yet. Kai Havertz, some players, because sometimes you get some crazy reaction. So this is Kai Havertz page. So he's very happy about next round. Hopefully he can immense performance. Telling you, great performance today, Kai. Header like prime. Beer off. Oh, okay. Kai, full stop. No. Bullet header. Yeah, they've been nice. If I go to Mason Mount, my goodness. The hate that guy is getting is beyond me. I went there early on and I was like, what's going on here? So what do you think?
Can I say something?
Yes,
Let
sir.
me say something. I just feel like one thing I just want to clarify, like, I just hope that this like Kai Havertz and Timo Werner scoring today, this shouldn't be like the quality that we see them in, because there's something. My brother, he's a United fan. On two of my brothers, one supports United, one supports Arsenal. What they both came to me and they were telling me that this is the level Timo Werner and Kai Havertz performing, and I was literally laughing, because I've forgotten Kai Havertz scored hat-trick against this, I don't even know, team in the and then Timo Werner, like, so Timo Werner is just scoring against big people and he's scoring against things like that. I hope this is not the level these players can score against. I just want them to start scoring against big things, because I just don't want us to be scoring against MORECAMBE.
Well, you can only,
because I'm not actually I'm not jumping that they scored. I'm not jumping that they scored. I'm just happy that we won. I'm not like, oh, I'm excited that Timo Werner and Kai Havertz scored. I'm just happy we won because it's not against a big team that I'll sit down and say, oh, they scored. You know, it's just like, oh, we got 3 points.
Yeah, you can only beat what is in front of you, brother. So I would take it. You know.
Yeah. I totally agree. I mean, we needed this victory today. I think. To be fair, I did expect us to win today because obviously it's not that I had no disrespect towards the opposition. I just expected us to win today because we had to bounce back one way or another. And I think today was a good game for that. And I think the players that were getting complete hatred from certain sections of the fans and rivals on, especially Havertz and Werner, the names I see on social media from all the rival fans and the names they get called, I'm thinking to myself, those guys are going to prove everyone wrong. They just need to be given time. I think people forget coming away from the Bundesliga, it's a completely different game in the Premiership.
I agree.
People don't realise that. People just don't realise that. But they will be class. They're going to be for Chelsea going forward and for the future. They're going to be great for us. I think when that starts happening, people will start to realise.
But there was a scary moment that we had. There's a moment that I almost thought I was going to score, and I was like, "There we go again. We kept back."
Your mic is having some issue, Michael.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, well, what I was saying is that there was a situation. I forgot, like beginning of the game, like beginning of the match when we're getting into. There was a chance that they shot the ball from I don't know which kind of angle, literally, and Kepa almost slipped it out of his hands. I was literally vibrating. I was like, here we go again. Another useless. I was like, here we go again. Another useless team scoring a worldie against Chelsea when Kepa plays, because that's literally what all these small teams not score against Chelsea. They score all these when they play against us. So I was like, oh my God, are we about to consider that kind of goal? Well, thank God that Kepa held his gloves well because it was shaky.
That was going to be the very Kepa thing to do. It's a Kepa thing. I was like, oh my gosh, please don't let this happen. Please.
This was like history. It felt like history being made that for the first time this season, Kepa kept a clean sheet. Literally, my brother was telling me it's like dinosaurs. This is like dinosaurs that are extinct. You can't find it. So seeing Kepa keeping clean sheet is rare. So I was just like, oh my God, are we going to keep it? And I was like, oh my God, I hope Chelsea just don't bottle this with. I just felt like we needed. So at least this guy played tomorrow. I'm happy that he finally played for at least 10 minutes. He played for 10 minutes, and he looked decent. Okay, yeah, he was being rusty because there's a challenge that he made that he could have taken that guy's leg out. So I was like, wow, Timori, just calm down. I know that you're trying to get yourself in, but he looked decent. I'm happy that he played. Lampard actually proved us wrong today. We kept the clean sheet with Kepa, and he played Tomori. So I'm happy about that. Yeah.
What do you make of Tomori's situation, guys? I mean, generally, because he came on today. I think it was about 10 or 12 minutes left of the game. What did you think of his body language when he came on? I mean, did you think he was happy? For me, I know he cleared a couple of shots. I think he also made a mistake on one as well that almost let them in. But what did you guys make of him today when he came on today? Did you think he's happy to be there, or do you think he's a player that actually wants to go on low when he gets the opportunity to go?
He definitely wants to go. He definitely wants. You can tell he wants to go there. There's nothing for someone that if this is the kind of level and he's just getting 10 minutes out of this kind of game, he definitely wants to go. There's nothing we can say than ourselves about this. Just I don't know, whatever money we can make out of tomorrow, let's make it. I don't know that Chelsea, because one thing I've seen that really pisses me about Chelsea, and many Chelsea fans can sit down and say the truth, is that we're this kind of thing that we have so many loaned out players. When their contract is about dying, we find a way to renew their contract. Why are you renewing their contract? No club comes to buy them. So when their contract is dying, you let them go. Stop renewing their contract. Like, for instance, we still have Kennedy. We still have Bakayoko. We still have Piazon. We still have Miax. We have Zabacosta. We have all these players that we are still renewing their contract just because of we're trying to make out money from them. So I just feel like I'm afraid that this thing can happen with Kepa, that Kepa will be in his last year and Chelsea will find a way to add one more year on him just to try and see if they can make money off him. And because that's Chelsea for us. We always like to renew contracts on players that are dead.
Well, but Kepa got 7 years, so there is nothing really.
Nah, it's 5. It's 5 years, right?
So 5 years there, you can't do anything. You're gonna have to pay him.
But this is his 4th year. This is going to be his 4th year, right? So, like next day they have to sell him or release him. I don't care. God forbid.
Well, it's money, man. It's money, and
we could have another Winston Bogart situation. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Remember
my
him?
God.
He just stayed at the football club. He didn't start. I mean, he starts, and he decided, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and run my contract down until I'm getting good money here. I'll just run my contract out, and that's like what he did, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's just like he's basically doing what Ozil is doing in Arsenal, just sitting down and eating big contract with that player. And the difference between him and Ozil is that Arteta literally iced out Ozil, so Ozil has no choice but just to sit down and be eating the big money he's eating. But the difference with Chelsea that were playing the crap out of Kepa, and he's still useless. Last season I sat down and I looked at Kepa's stats last season. Last season under Frank Lampard's first season, the guy conceded 103 goals in all competition last season. Plus, adding this season, he has conceded 130 something, or is it 20 something goals? I'm like, oh my God, just 1.5 season already under Frank Lampard, and that's the amount of goals this guy has conceded. So imagine if he was our number 1 keeper for this whole season, we didn't sign someone like Mendy. We should be talking 300. We should be talking in the range of 300.
Yeah, well, Kepa, man, you know what? Sometimes I feel for Kepa because he didn't ask you to go sign him. The end of the day, you went for him, right? You, Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then you give me a contract, I would take it, brother. If you pay me money, listen, if you pay me money right now to move to London, you start paying me for doing nothing, okay?
Yeah.
So I can start going to games and meet DJ Sev and all the mini FC. I will go. You pay me money. I will sit on the bench, brother. Be very yeah.
But it's a 7-year contract, bro. A 7-year contract. Oh my God.
It's actually 7 years to sign him.
7 years contract. He's got 7 years.
Oh my God! I thought it was 5 years. I literally thought it was 5.
I think he's got 5 years left now. I think
5 years.
Oh my God!
So
Jesus Christ!
The only way to get rid of him is to pay him out his contract or negotiate.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
No. Negotiate with him. Let him know, hey, bro, you don't have a chance anymore. Okay, take this kind of money and just leave on free. You know, you make a deal like that.
And let Danny drink water go with you as well.
Yeah,
that guy. His name should be Danny Drown Water because the guy, since he came to Chelsea, has been drowning. He has been drowning. One thing I would say about Kepa is like, I've forgotten what I would say about Kepa. I'll tell you how, like, Atletico Bilbao, when we came 75 million, those guys were popping champagne because Chelsea just came and took out a player that. Do you think Atletico? One thing I'll say about Chelsea that when it comes to the name Atletico, when we sign a player like them, like when we signed Felipe Luis, he went back to Atletico Madrid. Same thing, Diego Costa went back to Atletico Madrid. Torres went back to. I don't think Atletico Bilbao would be stupid to sign Kepa back again. So I just feel like we're screwed with him. And then for Danny Drinkwater, I told someone that his name should be Danny Drowning Water because the guy. I mean, the guy literally. Look at. I even watched that on a 7. He literally was fighting with a 16-year-old. My guy is 34. And he's fighting with a 16-year-old.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, that was embarrassing. That was so, like, oh my God.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a different opinion about Danny Drinkwater against that 16-year-old boy because it was a snap in the moment. You know what I mean? I think he didn't have time to think about doing. You know, we all can have that kind of moment. You know, like it's a football, man. You playing like man against man or kid against kid or whatever it is. And what people don't understand, it was a very bad challenge from that boy. Okay, very bad. It could, you know, Danny Drinkwater could have, you know, be off the field for maybe a month or whatever, injured because of that tackle. So when you have a situation like that, you can snap And it was just 1 second, but people are going just to remember, you know, the reaction and not the action. So in one way, I think he didn't know he was a 16-year-old boy. So I don't know. That is just
his career is over. His career is over. You can say that. Yeah, you can say that and say, yeah, he snapped. But the fact that the G-Quarter's career, when immediately he signed to Chelsea, was done. That's just the truth. He was done. I mean, he went to Burnley and couldn't even get a game, right? So what I see, the guy career is done. So even if he was to get injured, what's the difference between getting injured and not getting injured? He's not ever going to get into the first Chelsea's first team again. That's one thing for sure. So I just don't know why he reacted the way he reacted. That was disgusting. And then they had to literally, the whole pitch had to come and separate you from jacking. Like you were literally holding a 16-year-old boy on his shirt. Like that was disgraceful. Peter Cech even had to run all the way to come and just stop everything. That was embarrassing. But also, it was funny that Peter Cech considered 2 goals. I'm like, because I was like, okay, so is this going to be a replacement? I was like, is this going to be Chelsea's emergency keeper? If I actually play him in the Premier League, I'd rather be playing Caballero or something like that. But it was funny.
Well,
but
you have to understand also, Peter Cech conceded 2 goals after how many time out? You have to 2 years retirement. Yeah. His first goal, his first time to come back in a competitive, you know, game. Even so, you can understand certain things, but I don't know, man. For me, if I have to choose between Kepa and Peter Cech, I will choose Peter Cech to be on the field.
100%.
That is just me. So,
what do you guys think about the Fulham? What do you guys think how Chelsea is going to come in the Fulham game? Do you think that we're going to come with the same aggression that we had? I would say we had a good aggression, but like, do you think we'll come with a system where Chelsea is not just flying the ball inside the box, like we're just literally as if we're using the catapult and shooting the ball inside? Like, do you think that Chelsea is going to this time control the game? We're going to try and start creating balls more on the ground instead of whipping in the crosses, because when Hakim Ziyech plays, we always know he's going to whip in like 10 crosses in the whole game or even more than that. So do you guys think that Chelsea is going to come with a different style of play against Fulham, or are still going to come with that same naivety that we will think that they're just Fulham and they'll come and they'll teach us a lesson?
What do you think, DJ?
For me, I think we have to show some great. I mean, is N'Golo Kante fit for that? Is he N'Golo Kante back for that?
He's out.
He's suspended, isn't he?
He's
suspended, isn't he?
Yeah, suspended.
Okay, so for me, do you know what? I would actually start Billy Gilmour. You know that. I actually would give him a run out in this game, because I actually thought today he had a very good game. I think the team itself generally. I mean, again, people are going to say who would you be your front 3 place? For me, I probably would. People are saying Werner's got his goal. Maybe keep him up front. Maybe this could be a game. Maybe this could just be a game for Giroud to come into. Maybe, you know, with Hudson-Odoi starting for sure. Who would I have on the other wing? Is he
what about Pulisic?
Pulisic, I don't mind him coming back into the team.
But he needs to earn it.
He needs to start scoring. Exactly. Is Pulisic a half-season player? He will not start well at the beginning of the season. Then it's closing of the season, he's going to start performing. I mean, I'm just looking at Pulisic. He's giving me one eye, because I felt like, okay, they gave you this number 10 jersey. Like every number 10 that Chelsea has had in our club always performs. So like, I don't know why Pulisic at the moment is giving me. Is he like a half-season player where beginning of season he's not going to perform well, and then he's going to try and fight his way second of the season, and then probably score like 10 goals like last season? I just don't know what Pulisic is giving me, but he isn't really making me confident. Like I felt like, okay, if Timo Werner is not having his best form, obviously Pulisic can do 1 or 2 things. We know he can dribble. We know he can win fouls. But he's not even doing it. Okay, yeah, he's dribbling, but he's not winning us penalties. At the moment, we need a Marshall in our club that can win us penalties. And we're not even winning penalties to try and give us games. And when we're winning penalties, we're giving it to Sarri's son, and he's now costing us games. I mean, so I just feel like we need to know who's our proper number, who's going to be our proper penalty taker. Obviously, now it should be Timo Werner. If Timo Werner is not taking it, they should find someone else apart from Giorgio, because he has missed 5 penalties this season, and I don't. Okay. I won't be surprised if he missed more than 10 penalties this season with Giorgio.
Okay, Mr. Mike in the house. What do you have to say, Mike?
Okay, first.
Your microphone is very, very bad, brother. Your connection is very...
What I have to say, Green Top.
Yes, sir. Your mic, we can't
Can
really
you hear? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Can you
go ahead, sir?
Hear me?
My goodness, we have a serious problem with Mike. DJ Sev, let's go. Okay, so we still have 5 minutes to go. And man, what is going to happen during the week? I mean, it's going to be training, and then...
Back
wait until...
Wait till Friday. Back to the training. I'm confident we're going to win on Friday. That's 100%. I'm confident we can do it.
I'm scared.
I'm not
scared.
going to predict. I'm not going to predict a scoreline because I never predict against Chelsea. But I'm going to go for Chelsea win. It will be a tough game. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and give and say Fulham. We're going to roll Fulham over because I know 100% that's not going to be the case. But I think, as I said, on paper with our team, we should go and win that game. And it depends. It depends on the players' attitudes. I mean, obviously they won today, which is great. This is now the Premiership. This is the bread and butter. We want to get back into that top 4 race. We want to try and still see if we can still challenge if we can. So for me,
just forget about it.
I know. I'm just trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be a bit, what do you call it? But if we can, if we can get back to winning ways, I'll be happy. And again, it depends on who he goes with. Now, as I said, I hope he'll go with. As I said, I probably would start Giroud on Friday, only just because I know Werner has got his goal, but I probably would start Giroud only because of his hold-up play, bringing others into play. As obviously him scoring his own goals as well. So
so
again,
you play. What do you would between? Go ahead. Go on.
For me, I would say that Chelsea will still have that hope of top, like the way I'm seeing the Premier League. Liverpool at the moment is looking funny. United, I don't know what they'll play against, but United can have opportunity to pass Liverpool right now, and they'll bottle it because that's United. They know how to bottle it when it's meant to be serious. But I feel like Chelsea, if we can beat these guys now, that's 29 points. Then coming to game against Leicester City, we just need to win because we need to win like 3 games now in a row. I don't care when anyone is telling me that, it's going to be scary, but I feel like Chelsea needs to win 3 games in a row. If we can win 3 games in a row, we're seeing that conversation because look at the amount of points that we're passing Arsenal with, and now Arsenal just 3 points behind us. It's disgraceful in my eyes.
So we have some few brothers here quickly. Cruz.
Yo,
what you have to say, brother?
Good, man. Good. How you been? How you guys?
We're good.
All good. Thanks, mate.
Good. I think good performance today. I think obviously I've been listening to you guys rounding up. I think obviously we can only beat who's in front of us. Totally agree. I think everyone can say what they want about certain players, but you got to go out there and you still got to win the game. So I think they did a good job today.
Who was your man of the match?
Man of the match.
Probably
Hudson-Odoi. It has to be Hudson-Odoi. It has to be Hudson-Odoi. Yeah.
What do you think about Kepa's performance?
Quite steady. I think he had that little shaky moment at the beginning, but I think he didn't have much to do. He done what you expect him to do against a lower team, but yeah.
I see. Mr. Child is in the house. You want to say something? Mr. Child?
I've missed the party. I was busy doing something.
No problem.
Sorry,
maybe next time. Maybe next time because
next time.
Okay, no problem. So let's go. Cruz, we're gonna start by with you because we're gonna say goodbye to people. Unfortunately, some people need to go to bed and have to work tomorrow. All that. And what do you have to say, brother? Where we go from here? Do you think we are back, or it's just shrimps?
Definitely a long way to go. I think it's in the right direction because it's a win. So I get why he put out a strong team, but I think I'm still a bit worried about the patterns of play and if there's actually the tactics that we need in terms of when we play these sort of opposition. You want to see sort of Like, for example, I don't want to compare it to Newcastle beating them, but I think when you're beating these teams, when you're playing these sort of lower teams, you just want to have consistent flow of attacks and people moving and getting into places. I don't think I saw that today. And like, it's something that I've seen throughout the season where we have a tactic of getting the ball to one player, he's going to stop, pass it to that player. It's very in front of you. So if you defend quite rigidly, I think 4-0 for them is a good result. I think they'll be looking at it like, well, they probably thought they'll get about 8 or 9 today, and they conceded 4. I think we don't frighten teams. It's not like a onslaught of attacks, like shots and people blocking, and like they're not last-ditch defending. There was none of that from them today. They were quite comfortable in their defending, but obviously, again, just because Premier League team, the class showed in the end. But I don't think they were thinking, oh my gosh, we got battered today. They didn't come off the pitch sweating because they had to run back and chase people. I think it was quite comfortable.
All right, man. Thank you, Mr. Cruz.
Thank you, man.
Maybe tomorrow or sometimes in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Take care, guys.
Take care, man.
Take care.
Okay. Let's go to Michael, and we're going to finish with DJ Sav. Michael, can you say goodbye to people?
Yeah, you guys, good night. I'm about to even start my project. I have a project to do later. One thing I would say is that I've accepted this, and so many Chelsea fans should accept this. Like, if you haven't accepted this, like what I've seen from Frank Lampard since he came to Chelsea is that he's an attacking manager. He tries to be a defensive manager, and when we're trying to be a defensive team, sometimes we ain't scoring the way we're scoring last season. You can accept that. Like obviously Mourinho is a defensive manager, and that's why Tottenham scores 1 goal and they can defend it for a whole 90 minutes and stuff like that. So we just need to accept the fact that, why is team that scores goal, but we concede goals? I mean, if we're scoring goals and we're winning games now that we've added more firepower, and we're scoring goals but we're conceding, but we're winning games, and it can win us a trophy. I don't mind it. I don't mind at the end of the season scoring 102 goals and conceding 101 goal. As long as we win the trophy is what matters for us Chelsea fans. So I just need people to now start like looking at seeing that, look, Lampard here is trying to he wants to be a manager that can defend and attack, but he's not there yet. So let him stick to what he is and then try to start building, because you can't be building a defensive team of a player that is just going to be in Chelsea for 2 years. That's Thiago Silva. When Thiago Silva goes, are we going to go back to that same attacking and conceding? So we just need to balance it and know what we're doing first at the moment. So I just feel like at the moment Chelsea should go back to its attacking way and forget about defending, because I don't need to be playing against Fulham and struggling.
Thank you, Michael.
I feel like Fulham will win.
All right, brother. Thank you so much for your participation. Good luck with your project, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a nice night.
Yeah, good luck, Michael. You too, bro. Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, DJ, you to finish this thing, man.
Well, I'm going to be, as I said, I'm confident for a win on Friday. As I'm always confident about my team, regardless of the form that we're in. I just hope that we can just get whatever we've done today. We can go forward now. Going forward, just try and win games now and go back onto a winning streak. That's what I think we all want. We can do it. We've got the DNA to do it. I think we've got a manager who can do it. And what I liked about today, I think people forgot to mention it, is he actually changed his formation a little bit today as well, which I thought was actually good. He mixed them up this formation today, which made us get, when we got the 4th goal, we actually had our formation change today, which was good. And I think it was good.
We tried even 2 in front.
Yeah, which I thought was actually a good idea, even though people say the 4-4-2 formation is an old-fashioned formation. But sometimes it can be work. Sometimes it can work. It can work. And, so
when it works.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, like I said, when it works, you're a genius. When it doesn't work, you are a mug. So
that's it, bro. That's it. So I'm confident we're gonna go on a winning streak now, I hope. And no doubt I'll probably get a lot of slander from the Chelsea fans me coming out and saying that, but I'm just confident about my team. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. All right, Mr. DJ. Thank you so much for.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for having me on. I'm hoping to start up my channel soon. So I'm looking into getting that done. So once I get that up and running, hopefully we can do some live streams like we've been doing now.
Let's do it, bro. No problem. Anytime. Let's do it, bro.
for sure, bro. For sure.
Maybe right, tomorrow. Man. I said maybe tomorrow I'll go live if you see me and you have time. Feel free to
I work during the day. It depends on what time you go on, bro. Because if you're working, if it's anything between 9 and 5 o'clock UK time here, I'll be working. I'm only free probably from after 6 o'clock onwards, and PM from here I'll be on. So if you're doing any kind of things, hopefully I'll get the notification and I'll come onto your show and talk, and we can talk again for sure.
No problem. No problem, brother.
Right, bro.
Good night.
All right. Peace out, bro. Take care. Cheers. Bye.
All right. So quickly, we have two brothers here been waiting, but yo, Mike, say goodbye to people. Anybody? Mr. Child or Mr. Mike?
Yes, I'm back, Mr. Greentuff.
Yeah, Mike, what do you have to say? It's already the end of the show. Say hi to people.
Yeah. Yes, what do first have to say, yeah? I got it right in our previous prediction. I said you are going to score 4-0.
Yeah, you
one
got
to
it
score,
right.
One to score, one of our midfielder to score, Havertz to score. Then maybe I need to go to the fourth one. So what I have to say, quick, as I conclude, I think on Friday we are going to win 3-0 in favor of Warner, Havertz, and the Pulisic.
I will remember
this time,
that.
Yes. Keep it, and I remind you after the game.
No problem.
Good night, everyone. In my country, it is 12:56 a.m. on Monday.
Wow. Thank you for being here, brother. See you next time. Mr. Child, your mic is off. Can you talk to us?
Yeah. It's just on.
Yeah, it's on now.
As I said earlier on, I'm late. I was kind of busy.
No problem. Just say goodbye to people. Say just something so we can.
The people are just saying it's more camp. It's just a more camp game. But I've seen a positive side during the game.
Of course,
I've seen Havertz finding grounds now. I hope his form continues.
Yeah,
tomorrow is a work day, so I have. So I just have to thank anyone who joined the show. Yeah, we'll be having this chat frequently. Yeah. So good night, bro.
Good night, brother. Thank you so much, and hopefully we can continue the momentum to the next game against Fulham. Thank you, everybody, for participating, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow if I have time. God bless, and see you in the next